Well, today I had a past customer reach out to me about a refinance. If you own a home right now, I bet you get a bunch of solicitations like, hey, I can get you this low rate in the 3s or the 4s or something like that. Well, here is a great example of why you don't want to do that. Unless you know and trust the person that's sending you this, and sometimes it's very tricky. It even looks like it comes from us unless you read the fine print. You need a magnifying glass to do it. But here's why you don't want to do that. This is an example of one I got yesterday from one of my customers. So we're going to go to the page and we're going to look at this together. Okay guys, so here is the estimate that we received. So this is from a company that they basically are giving him an opportunity to refinance his single home. First, big alert, ARM. It's a 5-1 ARM, right? I had talked to the customer about this. He had no idea it was a 5-1 ARM. He thought it was a 30-year conventional. The person did not tell him about this. Next thing, lender fees. This is where your lender fees are. No other place will be your lender fees. Third-party fees are all third-party fees. Those have to happen no matter who you go through. Taxes and insurance and government stuff, that's all going to happen no matter who you go through. Prepaids, that's prepaying your taxes and insurance to go into an escrow account. That's all going to happen no matter who you go to. Here is an important part to look at. Lender fees, 2.78% of the loan amount. So they're charging $20,000 to get this low rate, plus a compensation of 1.45%, another $10,411. So $30,426 to originate this loan, right? And yeah, you're getting a 4.625%, but it's a 5-year ARM. So we're paying $30,000 to get that. And then you have to pay your third-party fees, $75.35. And then you have to pay your taxes and government fees, $1,013. Then you need to rebuild your escrow account, $6,260. So altogether, this is $45,235 of cost. So the cost is $45,235. Now, it's going to save him $551 a month on his payment. Not bad. But when you take and do a break-even analysis, and all you do is take your $551 savings and divide it into your cost, how long will it take you saving $551 to break even on your cost? It was going to be 6.8 years. Well, what happens after 5 years? It's a 5-year ARM. It's going to start adjusting on him before he even sees the savings. What can it adjust to? We don't even know. We don't even know how high this can get. It could go into the 10s or 13% interest rates. So what's that going to do on his payment? So we looked at it. This gentleman is a little bit older, in his 70s, and he was like, I'm not going to be able to do this because, number one, I may not even have a loan this long, right? And number two, it costs so much. So this is the main reason that you want to get a professional, right? Because you can go to these 1-800 numbers, you can get a solicitation in the mail, but if you don't know them where you can trust them, they're going to try to get away with this. The guy didn't even know this was an ARM. He thought it was a 30-year fixed, right? Now maybe he would have figured it out, but what if he didn't? What if 5 years from now it happens and rates are higher and he can't even afford the payment that he's in? We don't want people to have that, right? Companies don't care about you. All they care about is this right here. They care about that. We care about you. Most of the time we're going to tell you don't even refinance. That's what I told this gentleman. I said, you know, you've got a good rate. You've got a 6.125%. You're great. It costs you zero money to keep that loan, right? Because you've already paid the money. So stay in that loan. That's the best thing for you right now. Maybe down the road, rates will get better and we can actually help you without having to pay $45,000 in fees. Oh my goodness. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Just because you're seeing a low interest rate. So look at the full picture. Have them send me this. I'll be glad to look at it for you just to make sure you're getting a good deal.